Happy holidays. Welcome back to Tost N Jam. I'm Tim Oster, Toast. And here he is, Paul McDonald. He's the jam part of this thing.
Yeah, I'm always in one. That's the problem. Always in one.
Always in a jam.
Yes.
Okay. By the way, you might see him around this time of the year. He's got the red suit, the big beard. Goes by the name Saint Nick.
Talk about me?
Yeah, spreading all that cheer.
I shaved the beard.
I see that. But it is, there's some white there.
There's some white there.
I
Yes,
like that.
yes.
Yeah. That's your sidekick. No, that's your side gig.
Side gig.
Yeah,
yes,
there we
yes.
go. Okay. Toast and Jam is presented by Valley City State University, and we broadcast from Road Science Center on the VCSU campus. This is podcast number 98 as we inch our way to the century mark. Did you think it would go this long?
No.
Okay.
No, did not.
100, number 100, will be December 30th.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Barring snowstorms.
God
whatever.
willing.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
You won't want to miss that one. I think we've got something lined up for that one.
I hope to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in charge.
Oh, great.
Oh, we have a number of guests today. Joe Tykwinski and Jerry Rostad from Valley City State University, and Abby Wilmes from Valley City High School. And we're going to talk to Abby right now because we have to get her back to class.
Yeah, she's got to go.
Don't want to miss school.
What classes is coming up?
Spanish.
Oh, we don't.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to get. You got to
Yeah, I
get
gotta
that.
study for the finals. So yeah.
Yeah, finals week.
Are you good? Good with Spanish?
Kinda. as
Can
best
you
as
give
I
us a
can be.
line?
Not really.
No, really, no.
My schedule didn't allow me to take Spanish for 2 years, so I'm kind of teaching myself on the side.
There you
Okay.
go.
Well, Abby is here to tell us about Pack the HAC, recently held at the Highlander Activity Center. And what role did you play in that?
So in the student council, I'm the executive president, so I help coordinate everything. And so in Pack the HAC, I kind of came up with the idea how to make it bigger and then talk to teachers, talk to the student council, talk to our advisor, and kind of get it set up.
Tell us again for our listeners that don't know what Pack the HAC is. What is it?
It's a food drive in November that the high school puts on annually every year, and we just try to raise and get as much food as possible. And then the high school competes for a prize, which this time is 30 minutes extra lunch. And then the 2 elementary schools compete, and then the student council goes and has extra recess for each class that raised the most in
Okay.
each school.
So who won?
Well, the 9th graders won for the high school, and I can't remember the 2 elementary, but the 2 Jefferson was really close. There was only a few items between them.
The big question is, where does all the food go?
We split it into the 3 food pantries in Valley City. So we go to the courthouse, then the Barnes County food pantry, and then we have a food pantry in the high school. That's like the Highlander food pantry.
Well, when we packed the HAC, did you pack it?
Yes, we actually had a record number of items this year. We had over 4,000, which, yeah, that was really impressive.
How does that compare with other years, though?
Our most that we've had is 3,000 items, and that to us was a lot. So getting another 1,000 was something that we were really surprised
And
about.
in the times that we are in, that's pretty impressive.
Yes, for sure. We were really happy about that.
Any people that you'd like to thank? You had the student council, of course.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Our student council are amazing. We've spent about 2 hours the day. We got over 2,000 items the last day, and we had to transport it all and bring all the items to Jefferson and like the high school. So that was absolutely crazy. But also the teachers are amazing. They're amazing. They do it all the time. They're always willing to help their students, always willing to bring out and reach out to the parents. So they're amazing.
Well, you've got your resume already lined up. You a successful Pack the HAC.
Yes, we were really happy
That's
about
pretty
that.
cool.
Yes.
Side note, speech season. You doing speech again?
Yes, I
All
am.
right.
It just started up, yes.
And you've had a couple of meets or nothing yet? Not till January, right?
Yes, January 17th is our first one.
Okay.
Yes.
Excited about it?
Oh, we are so excited. We have about 15 new kids again. So our Retention was really good, and we even keep getting more kids, so that's really good, and we're really excited for our Class B opportunities.
Yeah.
Nice.
Speech has always been a winning team
Yes.
at Valley City High School, and I'm sure it'll be again. Are you in radio broadcasting, by the way?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
That's Carter.
My 7th grade year, yeah, Carter is the person that talks about that.
Did you partake in speech?
I did not.
Okay. I was lucky enough to do that and did the radio broadcasting for a couple of years.
Yes.
And it's a lot of fun. It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Kind of got me going in the radio business. But anything else you'd like to throw at us?
I don't think so.
A senior this year? A senior?
Yes,
Yeah.
a senior,
Can't
yeah.
believe it. I remember you walking up in church and you're about
Yeah.
3 feet high, you know?
Yeah, and it's crazy. I'm involved in DECA, speech, student council, everything around the school. So it's
great to
been
be
great.
active. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Plans for the future?
I'm planning to go to the University of North Dakota for marketing.
Okay.
Yes. And that's all because of DECA. So
Yeah, you
Nice.
bet.
yes.
Another great program, too, DECA.
Yeah.
Well, good luck in that, and
Yes.
thank you so much for being part of that Pack the HAC. That's great.
Yes, it was a great accomplishment. We were really happy about that.
We better get you off to Spanish, huh?
Yeah.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you for
Yes.
coming in, Abby.
Yes, thank you so much.
All
bet.
right. Thanks, Abby, for joining us. And that's Abby Wilmes, a student at Valley City High School. Goal Highliners, by the way.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
Our other guests today on Toast and Jam, Joe Tykwinski is scheduled. Jerry Rostad, I saw him walking
Yeah,
into
he's
the
right
building.
here. He's
Ah,
ready to
there
go.
He
and,
is. He can have a
stage
chair.
left. This is live as we as we
yes.
do this. Joe might got caught up. Finals week here on campus.
Yeah, this is not AI. This is live. This is the real thing.
And there's Joe right there as he
Yeah,
walks in.
there
Speak of
he
the devil.
is. Yeah.
So we'll have to get an extra chair for Joe.
Joe Tykwinski and Jerry Rostad of Valley City State University. We're going to talk about AI at VCSU. And Jerry, great to have you along here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
We might have
Appreciate
to
it.
move the mic toward the
Little
end of
closer, the old share each other.
There we go.
There
Yeah,
we go.
That
There
should
we-
work. Yeah.
That'll get her done for now.
Yeah. Well, Valley City State, an AI institute. That's incredible for teaching and learning. And of course, what role do you play in the AI? Jerry, you can answer first, okay?
Yeah, so I started here the beginning of September for President Lefebvre and the Valley City State University as Director of Special Projects. I came here from the North Dakota University system where I was heavily involved with what was called the Dakota Digital Academy, where we were trying to advance the speed and scale of emerging technologies, including AI. So
Okay.
I retired out of that position at the end of September, but I wasn't ready to quit work. And so it's been a perfect fit.
Join the
coming here
club.
to
Yeah,
Valley City
same
State.
thing. Joe, how about you?
Nope, I'm the Chief Information Officer at Valley City State University. And, we started the concept of the AI Institute almost 18 months ago,
Really?
almost 2 years. Well, it's going to be 2 years coming up here. And it started out with a former governor request that all institutions have a, he called it a BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goal. And, so we got a group together on campus, and one of the things that we came up with was having this AI Institute. AI was, certainly an emerging thing here about 4 years ago, and
Yeah.
people realized it. And, we are all about teaching and learning, and VCSU's always been a position for the 40 years I've been here as a leader in technology, and especially in instructional technology. So we thought it was a really good idea and a fit, and that's what we proposed at that time.
Okay.
It didn't get funding from the legislature immediately, but then they came up with a workforce education and innovation fund, and we did get $1 million from that grant.
That was my next question, the $1 million grant. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Of course, it, is going to get you going.
Yeah, and we asked for $1.5 million, and we got $1 million, so we had to trim a few things, and we're still working on, that budget part of it. But there was 6 pillars inside of there, and that 6 pillars has been consistent for the last 2 years. And so we finally got funding this summer. So this is not something that we just thought up just yesterday.
Right.
We've been working on this for quite a while. So we're glad to have some funding here, and we're glad that Jerry's on board to help out, get this off the ground. But we are continuing to work with that budget, and I guess we can go into more detail about that if you'd like.
Yeah, well, a lot of forward thinking here for the state of North Dakota, period. For a lot of us, we look at AI as the fear of the unknown, some of us old timers. How's that working out with the students right now?
Well, we did a survey, a kind of a climate survey of faculty, staff, and students. And interestingly, the staff and the students are both using it. There are some pockets of people who are concerned and express concerns about, the ethical use and things like that. But by and large, we're already seeing the early adopters out using AI for a variety of different things. And both students and faculty. The staff survey, we just got that in this morning. I haven't had a chance to open that up and look at it, but I'm guessing we're going to see similar patterns there as well.
How's this going to change education? How's it going to change everything? Or is it?
Well,
Wow.
Loaded question, huh?
We could go 1,000 directions on
Yeah.
that question, but, one of the things that's written into the grant is having education become more personalized for the user. So AI can, create alternate learning pathways for students. It can, give students a personalized something to talk to. They can use AI to, for instance, test themselves on a speech.
Okay.
Or do this interview. Maybe I should have used AI to do this interview to, do it better, right?
You're doing just fine.
Yeah, okay. But, there's just so many different ways that it can be used to make instruction better suited to the student and give faculty hopefully some breaks in some cases where, creating the learning outcomes and the objectives and things like that. AI can really make that more efficient and move you along faster in doing some of those things. So there's administrative advantages in teaching and learning. There's, just getting better learning outcomes and more engagement from students. So there's a wide variety of things that we're working on.
Opening the door to alternatives, that you might not think of.
yeah, we've got, we identified kind of three pathways that, as we look at AI for learning, AI for teaching, and AI for leading. And the leading part is outside of the classroom, whether it's putting together plans, taking a look at business processes in the finance department. Maybe AI could be used to help be more efficient and create help for people that are doing their jobs.
Is there or will there be a degree in AI someday?
Well,
Or is there already?
we don't have one that's called AI,
Okay.
but we think that AI is going to be in every discipline. So, I don't know where we're gonna put AI.
Well, the reason I say that is because wouldn't we send people out to help people with the AI, artificial intelligence?
Right,
I
but
mean,
it's
so
gonna
they had.
be a teacher going out
Right,
into the
right.
school. So
Yeah.
we may have certificates and there is a credential in DPI that we're trying to influence that a little bit more to lean it more towards AI, but it's
Sure.
a technology
Okay.
credential right now. And there is some certificates that we're looking at in the computer systems and software engineering area. But to have the degree with AI, it's been under discussion, let me tell you that. But we have nothing to put forth at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, and if I could just jump in on
Yeah.
this. A few years ago, I was visiting with the chief technology officer for Eide Bailey, a consulting firm in Fargo, and he graduated several years back with a CPA degree. And he told me, I'm not hiring CPAs anymore. I'm hiring data analysts who have some CPA training.
Right.
And I'm guessing now he's hiring data analysts who have AI experience to do accounting work.
Wow.
And so if you think about that in all your different fields, all your different professions, we need to expose our students to AI as they're going through the business department, as they're going through the Fisheries and Wildlife Department, whatever they turn out with a degree, our goal is to have them exposed to how AI can help them with their training, with their job that they're going out to do. They're going to be further along than people that don't.
You
have
just
that.
answered my next question, and that would be predicting AI's future at this point in time. Future looks bright.
Well, if you look at where people are investing dollars and the kinds of money that is being spent on this, obviously AI is going to have a profound and lasting impact to all areas of our society,
Yeah.
not just education. And so we see data centers going up in 2 parts of North Dakota right now that are going to be supporting AI compute, if you call it that. So, yeah, the future it's going to be here. It's not going away.
Right.
We need to prepare our students, and we need to, be able to be efficient as an organization. I think you're going to be non-competitive if you're not using AI to some degree as
Right.
an organization in the future.
Yeah. We started back with the computer. We go to the internet, Google, social media, now AI. What's next? Any broad prediction there?
Quantum computing is probably one of the next things. It'll be a breakthrough in the ability to process data at a much faster rate than what we currently have. And there's some pieces out there, but it's mostly lab-based. It's not in the operational aspects yet. So
Okay. Wow.
Any fear or AI is used to enhance the experience and help teachers and educators. Any fear of replacing them at this point or not? Is it too early to tell?
I think it's way too early to talk about
Yeah.
that kind of thing. I think it's really going to change maybe your role as a faculty member in some situations, and it will, I think, enhance and hopefully, the hope I have is that AI is used in such a way that it frees up faculty to do what's most important, and that is engaging with the students.
Right.
Right.
The human value is still very
Right.
important.
Right. Yeah.
yeah, and I think too that we're going to see the job market change because of AI. We've already seen. I saw a recent news story about a survey done with the workforce, and there's a couple of new jobs that have emerged that they weren't there before. One is an AI compliance officer, and another is an AI ethics specialist. So those are 2 new jobs that have emerged because of AI, and so we'll see a shift in the job market, and that goes without saying. Even without AI, the job markets change due to technology, innovation, whatever. So we'll continue to see some of that.
I think about the management end, going through tons of resumes when you're hiring someone. And I would think AI could pick out some of the better qualified people
Yeah, it's interesting.
to lead up to that interview.
Yeah, right. We all have bias. We talk about
Exactly.
AI ethics and AI bias. We all have our own bias.
Yeah, we do.
And where does AI get bias from? It gets us from all the stuff that we put on the internet as humans.
Right.
And so one of the things that AI can actually be a tool that's used to kind of thwart off any bias that a human might have in looking through applications, because maybe I have a bias towards people that change jobs a lot, but I'm not. Should I have a bias about that? AI probably would look at that differently.
And seeing it as being the best qualified.
It might, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, that's just I don't know. I just threw that example out, but we all have bias.
Yeah.
I think we use AI to help us get over some of our bias in a case like that too.
And you definitely
for
get the
hiring.
better feel when you're interviewing as well. You'll find out what's good and what's not, and who's good and who's qualified.
AI looks at things logically.
Yes.
Is what it's going
Kind of
to.
the Spock
Yeah, you
of
it will remove the human element in a way, and how can phrase this, to like you said, with the biases, and it'll see things differently. It'll just see things in a more logical, analytical way, won't it? And will base its decision and base its computations on that aspect of it.
Right.
Generally, yeah. But you can also you can help prod AI to, like prompt writing is a real art. When you write a prompt, you can say to a AI tool to say, make this sound really flowery, like you're telling your lover this. Or you can then give the same statement, say, spit this out like you were telling a fourth grader, and it would give you a whole different tone and a whole different view. So it is logical, like you say, but you can, depending upon the prompts you write, you can get it to do a lot of things that I wouldn't necessarily characterize as logical, but you can get it to say it in different tones and different voices, and that's a lot of fun just to mess around with some of that.
Can we as humans get a little lazy using AI?
I think so.
I hate to throw out the negative side, but it could create, I'll just let AI take care of it.
That's one of the concerns, particularly in the classroom, is that students will use AI to write a term paper, and then faculty will use an AI tool to grade the term paper, and no learning has taken place in that environment. So that is a concern.
Okay.
Yeah, is it a real challenge for faculty to leverage AI and give students experiences with it without letting AI do the learning, so to
Yeah.
speak? So students still have to learn. They still have to, and skills like critical thinking are going to be even more necessary in the workforce.
Yeah.
Because people are going to expect students in certain careers are going to have. Let's say you're a supervisor. You might have 3 employees today. In the future, you might have 3 employees and 3 AI agents that you now have to control and make sure that the agents are doing its work, just like you need to ensure an employee is doing their work.
That could create more jobs down the road.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I believe that, we don't know what's going to happen. Certainly jobs
Yeah.
are going to change. Whenever you have something like the Industrial Revolution or whatever, you look back to history, jobs changed.
Yeah.
What people did for work and how many jobs there were in different sectors of society, it changed dramatically. And we're going to see some of those dramatic changes because of AI.
Are there a lot of colleges doing the same thing? Or are you just
Well, I would
just
say
VCSU right now, or are there other
I would say
universities?
From my perspective, working at the system level before I came here, Valley City State has always been a leader in technology and innovation compared to the other institutions in the state, and that's a feather in their cap. And other schools are doing other things. The 2 research institutions in the state, NDSU and UND, they're both doing something
Okay.
in this area. UND, I think, is well ahead of NDSU in that, but we'll all catch up. It's kind of like watching an infant, grow up. They're all at different places at a certain point in time, but eventually they'll all become, grown up and matured.
I think all institutions have some strategy, and they have some faculty that are good at these things and are, exploring these opportunities for, leveraging AI in the classroom.
Yeah.
But, we're trying to do it more at an institutional level, enterprise level, where we're developing strategies inside of our strategic plan related to this. And we did that, several years ago, and that's why we're at where we're today. And so we see, other institutions are more at a beginning stage of, what's our strategy? They're asking that question. Well, we have our strategy. We have our 6 pillars inside of our institute, and we're working forward on we're implementing those actually now. We just awarded 7 mini grants as part of a process we had where faculty had a competitive process to put forth ideas and how they were going to use technology in their classrooms. We just awarded 7 of those, and so faculty will start in January with those strategies in their classroom, and students will be the beneficiaries of that as well.
Joe, how many years at VCSU?
I'm coming up. I'm in my 40th year. I'll be 40 years this summer.
So when you first started, in your wildest dreams, would you think that we'd be here right now with AI?
Well, I didn't.
40 years
No,
ago, we had
no.
a computer 40 years ago.
Right. Well, the internet came about as we know it today. Since I've been here.
But in
so-
your wildest dreams, I mean, this has got to be something just like, wow.
Yeah, this is the best way I can phrase it is everything that humans have done with technology up to this point has really supplemented our physical ability. If you think about it, our how far we could hear, how far we could walk, how far we could travel, getting flying in the sky.
Yeah.
That's all physical. AI is freeing our mental limitations.
Yeah. Good point.
So I want to get back to one thing that Joe touched on, because I think it's really important as we continue to talk about AI and technology, and that is when you think about the stereotypical young people these days sitting in a living room watching TV and they're texting each other. They're not even talking. They're using the technology to text. And when we've done surveys work with businesses in the state, and you read things at a national level, what we call the soft skills, the ability to communicate, the ability to think, to reason, all those kinds of things, and the liberal arts stuff, really. That is what employers are looking for more than anything, because too many of our young people, and even someone my age, gets caught up with their phone and their device, and they're not communicating. So I really want to emphasize, as people were talking about this technology and all that, but employers need people that can think and reason and sort out that's correct information, that's incorrect information. That's something that we've got to make sure we continue with our young people.
And students have to have enough command of their subject matter to know that AI output sounds reasonable and that they don't need to question it. Or I need to follow up and I need to question that and look at the sources on that.
Communicating with each other is so important. A lot of people don't know how to communicate. You got to communicate.
Well,
It's not difficult, but I know for some it is.
it's hugely important.
Yeah, definitely. Well, guys, I really appreciate you guys coming in here and giving us a little more in depth, and we sure hope things turn out to be real well for you guys. And I know it's going to be, because VCSU is a leader in a lot of things, like you said, Jerry.
Yep.
It just keeps growing, and that's what attracts people to this college.
Well, we got a lot of good things going on here at VCSU.
No
I'm
kidding.
happy to be here to help out. So
Great.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
You bet. Thanks, guys. Well, Paul, here
And
we go.
gentlemen, if you can sit, we've finished something up. If you'd like to sit and enjoy our sports aspect of it, you may. Otherwise,
And I've got some good things at the end. I always do a joke of the day. That comes up a little later, too, here. This is from my 5 granddaughters in Minot. So, Joe, you know who I'm talking about, probably. Our sons grew up together, of course.
Yeah.
Still friends, too, and they are keeping in touch, and that's a good thing. All right, so you want to kind of rip on sports, or should we just do the today?
just go right ahead. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, today in sports history, 1967. I think we were all around at that time.
Barely.
Okay. Wilt Chamberlain, Philadelphia 76ers, scores 68 points at Chicago. Of course, he had the 100-point game, too, in his career. 1973, O.J. Simpson becomes first NFL running back to rush for 2,000 yards in a season. And on this day, 2019, Drew Brees breaks Peyton Manning's NFL record, 539 for career touchdown passes. Sports birthdays today. Tom Brookshire, born on this day, 1931, football defensive end for the Eagles, ended up being a broadcaster. 1938, Frank DeFord. That name ring a bell?
Writer.
Writer, Sports Illustrated. Passed away in 2017. Other birthdays today. Ludwig van Beethoven was born on this day 1770, and he passed away in 1827. Benny Anderson. Name ring a bell? Benny Anderson.
From ABBA.
Yes, 78 today. And Billy Gibbons. Birthday today is 75. Billy, you know Billy?
Billy Gibbons.
Yeah. ZZ Top.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
All right, some of the birthdays today. Our joke of the day is next. Here we go.
Okay.
Joke of the day from the granddaughters up in Minot. How do you punish a naughty eyeball? How do you punish a naughty eyeball? You have any idea? No idea? Okay, here we go. Give it 50 lashes.
Oy vey.
Where do they get these? Okay, well,
Interesting.
anyway, as we get ready to leave today, I'm going to give you a little holiday piece from a good friend of mine. Gary Bucklehide grew up together, played sports together, received this in a Christmas card. Thought I'd like to share it. It's not very long. It's called Remembrance during this holiday season. The years change our holidays, and they change the way we celebrate. Some years bring us joyful additions, and some bring us times of parting. At Christmas, we reflect and we remember. We unfold all the old memories. We treasure them. We think back, and we offer our gratitude for the people whose hearts and hands have made our lives all that they are. In remembrance, thoughts, and in prayer, these loved ones are always near.
Very good.
Thought it was pretty cool.
That's good.
Yeah. And we've lost some people over the year, and one biggie, of course, Larry Robinson. Valley City State University dedicated his life to Valley City State, as we have a lot of people at Valley City State definitely putting their hearts and their hands into all this good stuff at VCSU. Anything at all?
Commencement on Thursday. The 50 students that'll be walking the stage, getting their diplomas. So we have the winter commencement coming up here on Thursday.
Okay.
And looking forward to that. My first commencement wearing garb. And
Remember the movie Dumb and Dumber? Remember that?
oh, yeah.
What year was that?
I live it.
What year was that? Do you know?
No.
Take a guess. Take a guess.
16, 17.
Got to go before that. No,
78.
no. Keep going
It's
up.
in the 2000s.
No, it isn't.
It was in the 90s?
Yeah.
Wow.
1999.
All right. 26 years. All right.
Wow. Well, it might have been 94. No, 99, I think it is. But anyway. Happy holidays, everyone. Want to thank our guests, Abby Wilmes, student at Valley City High School, and Joe Tykwinski, Jerry Rostad. Thank you so much for coming in, Valley City State University. And a big thank you to all of our listeners, of course. Toast N Jam, presented by Valley City State University. Toast N Jam saying bye-bye for now. Paul, get that Santa suit on.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Have an awesome week.